Hi everybody, welcome back to the series. This is episode 8, and today we're going to be talking about business organization, and we're going to be looking at that in two different aspects. And the first is the actual organization and structure of a business and starting a business, and kind of sort of the differences between different types of business organizations. And the second is organization within your business, keeping track of resources, recording, reporting, and looking at all the data of your business in order to make the best use of your business and receive the highest profit. So we're going to talk about those two aspects today. If you're new to this channel, my name is Natalie Day, and I'm just sharing some of my thoughts and insights about entrepreneurship and small business management. I encourage you to check out my past videos and stay tuned for some of the next ones. So business organization is referring to how a business is structured and how it's set up. And most businesses are looking to receive profit or to improve society. And of course, there's different types. There's nonprofit businesses and there's for-profit organizations. So today we're going to be looking at the article from encyclopedia.com, and it's titled Business Organization. So it's kind of reviewing some of the basic facts of how to set up your business, and specifically some of the differences between types of organizations and formats of a business. So the first of the three types is sole proprietorship, the second is partnership, and the third is corporation. So these three types all have different aspects, and each affects a business in different ways. There's different laws and tax laws that are around each of these businesses, and the way the equity and ownership of these are set up differently. So sole proprietorship and partnership are the most common and easiest, in my opinion, to set up. They're really what you find most business owners and most entrepreneurs using. Corporations are a little different as of the way they borrow money and as the way they're started. And I think that if you want to learn more about these, really read the article. It's a super great resource. Again, it's encyclopedia.com, and it kind of gives you a great overview about each of these different categories and kind of pros and cons a little bit. Helps you understand what you are looking for and what will make your business successful in these areas. So I wanted to jump into talking a little bit more of in-business organization, recording resources and kind of keeping track of your finances and all the things like that. Organization is kind of something that's looked over a little bit or not really thought of when you think of starting a business. I think a lot of people get caught up in the idea and the excitement of having a business and making money, but a lot of it is really important to actually sit down and think about the way you're going to do these things, how you're going to record these things, and kind of the finer details of running a business. It's definitely something that is not as fun as just getting out there and putting your idea in the open, but it's more important. It really makes your business successful when you take the time to look at the organizational process you're going to use and what you're going to actually do. So financially, there's a few different ways you can keep your business organized through the use of balance sheets, income statements. I think this is really important to look at. Finance is one of the biggest things, and you want to be able to keep track of profit, and if you're making profit, and if your business is actually successful. You don't want to be burning money and burning investments on things that aren't working. So keeping track of your expenses is vital to the success of your business and of your organization. The second thing is marketing. I think that it's also an expense that's overlooked. You don't really realize you're going to need it. It's a lot easier to look at the expenses of a product, but also looking at marketing expenses can be something that can really improve the success of your organization. What are you spending money on? How are you attracting customers? What is your marketing plan? Maybe putting together a proposal of marketing strategies, refining what you want to do and how you want to use each of the strategies, testing to find out what works best, and again, recording all of these things to keep your business organized and to keep it running properly. So I encourage you, if you're running a business right now and you're not recording some of these things, or you don't have a detailed plan or layout of what processes you're using, I encourage you to kind of sit down and do so. I think it'll really help you. It'll improve your organization, and it'll improve the value of your business. Alright, so our quote of the day is pretty easy for today. It's quick and simple. It says, "In business, organization is an absolute necessity, not an alternative." And this is by Larry Burkett. It's straight, simple to the point. organization is not an option that we get to pick. It's something that has to be done, and you can choose to either sit down and do it well, or have a sloppy organization and a business that's not successful. I kind of tend to lean more towards the side of not thinking things through and just not planning, but when I sit down and when I actually organize what I want to do in my business, I do see improvement, and I encourage you guys to do the same, to opt for a structured organization and a correct way of running your business, rather than just letting your business kind of suffer because of that. So organization is super important, it's super helpful, and by taking the correct steps, we can improve our business, higher our profit, and really overall grow in a better direction. So thanks for watching. Again, check out my other videos if you haven't had the chance to already, and stay tuned for my next videos.